La 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 la. Oh, 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 oh. Within seconds you stole my attention. Skin so perfect, a golden complexion. More than beautiful, girl, you're a work of art.
Hi, my name is Amy, and I've got with me my very good friend Lauren to help me test out some of these products today. And we're going to start with the new AHA Refining Cream. I'm going to bring it up closer so you can see it. And let's see. That's I don't know if you can see it very well. And I'm going to show you the consistency real quick before we get started. It's just kind of it's a fairly thick consistency. It's used more as a kind of cleanser sort of thing, as well as anti-aging. Now what you'll want to do with this is we're going to actually use this little spoon thing, and we're going to put this on your face. Yeah, so you'll want to pull your hair back first. And this is something that you'll want to wash off afterwards. So we have our handy dandy little rag over here. And I'm actually going to let you apply it to your face because I don't want, I'm sure you don't want my hands all over your face because that's weird.
Either way.
Yeah.
You have touched my face before, so that's fine.
Yeah. Is that for you? Okay. We'll just set that aside.
So it's very thick, okay. So just do
Yeah.
it like in a circular motion all over the face?
Yes.
So just like a
an
moisturizer,
exfoliator
just
sort of thing. Now AHA stands for alpha hydroxy acids, and these can be found in foods like milk, sugars, and fruits. And they work to exfoliate away dead skin cells while also increasing blood flow, which helps carry oxygen to your cells. And of course you can see how that would be very beneficial to your skin. 91% of women experienced improved clarity, texture, and radiance in their skin, as well as great anti-aging benefits. And I wouldn't be completely honest with you if I didn't tell you that this had a few flaws. It can cause some skin sensitivity. Let me put this spoon on, please. But it can cause some skin sensitivity, and
it's like a mask, in other words. Okay.
yeah, and
Nice.
it can cause some skin sensitivity. So if you're planning on doing any kind of hair removal on your face, be sure, whether it's a cream or a wax or whatever, spot test it before you use it, like you would normally anyways if you're using a hair removal product. And it can also cause a bit of sun sensitivity. So you're going to want to wear something with SPF protection, which we'll actually talk about an Avon product that has SPF 50 protection as soon as we're done with this product.
So this would be a better product to use at night, winding down, getting ready to go to bed.
Yeah, like I would personally use it as like a facial cleaner. Like, I just got home from work, my face is gross.
Take the makeup off.
I mean, I would use a makeup remover before I put this on, just because it'll clean your face better if there's not a bunch of makeup already on it. But yeah, and mostly it's great for just an exfoliating kind of regimen sort of thing.
So go ahead, take it off.
Yeah, you can go ahead. And then, see, this one we've actually got it's a sample pack. This is the new Skin Invincible Multi-Shield Lotion. It's just a sample pack, but I'll show you anyway. I don't know if you can see it, but it has SPF 50 protection. It's very reliable. Sun protection. I'm falling. And
It's very reliable footing.
right? Now, it's a very lightweight kind of moisture. You can even use it like underneath your makeup if you like. It has a great mix of antioxidants, including green tea. It's good for normal to combination skin types, and it absorbs very quickly, which I love because I don't like having stuff just sitting on my face unless I'm going to bed right after.
By the way, guys, this has like a very, very fresh, airy kind of smell to it. So it's not overpowering either.
Right.
So it has a very good smell to it.
That's one thing I do love about Avon products is they generally have a very fresh kind of smell.
Woo, chemically. And we have spillage.
I just party fouled with a new, like, Lord. Okay. Just gonna try to squeeze this on a spoon. This is why we don't use sample products.
This is why we use sample products, because you're essentially not wasting any because it is a sample.
Yeah.
Help you clean up a little bit there.
Yes. Thank
Miss
you.
Representative.
Now this one is not one that you're gonna want to wash off. This is It's kind of like a day lotion kind of thing. It does have SPF 50 protection, so that's something that will help out with any sun sensitivity that you would experience from the new AHA stuff. Oh, please don't eat it. It's not edible. It may have, you know, good ingredients in it. It may have green tea in it, but it is not edible.
I'm not a green tea fan.
Well, the one good thing about green tea is it is a great antioxidant. Well, it has great antioxidants in it, so.
This has a really good smell to it too. I love the way these smell. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Just love it.
Boop. And essentially you don't have to use this much because a little bit of this goes a long way, I do believe.
Oh yes.
So here's that one.
Okay. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way.
And if you hear any random clicking in the background, it is my puppy dog's nails on the floor.
Yeah.
They are joining us today.
Now when you get through rubbing that in, you may want to actually kind of like wipe off some of the excess because then it does absorb quickly. You don't want to have just too much just sitting on your face. But yeah, rub it in real good. It'll absorb pretty quickly, so. I'm sorry, I'm completely repeating things like over and over, but repetition is the best way to learn in my opinion.
That's also good. This is our very first video as well, so.
Yeah, my first video ever. on
We'll get the
YouTube,
hang
so.
of it the more we do.
Let's see. Now this one, unless you just absolutely want to use this right now, I would recommend this as a nighttime kind of product because it is a heavier product. This is the new Clinical Eye Lift Pro Duo Eye System. That's a mouthful. And that's what it looks like. Let me get one of these little spoons so I can show you the texture.
And I am just going to pat this off because
Yes.
there is a little bit of excess.
And this is the under eye kind of stuff. It's a very creamy, kind of light looking consistency and luxurious. I actually did try this one night before going to bed, and I could literally feel it working. Like I could feel just weightlessness, like just happening. And then the next day when I woke up, so usually I have these dark circles underneath my eyes, and there were no dark circles for me. Although I am only 22, I do sometimes get little tiny crow's feet in the corners of my eyes, and there was nothing. It was great.
Do you want me to try that one out?
You're welcome to if you would like to, but I wouldn't recommend really for just kind of like day wear, and because we do have a lot of other products that we're going to need to try out, it might be better not to, but it is totally your decision. We can always let you try it later.
We'll try it on the
when
next
you go to
video.
bed. Yeah.
When you get more samples.
Okay. I'll go ahead and put that up because I know I'm just going to stick my hand in that. And the next
It's
one
like
we're
me,
going
it just looks so good. You just want to stick your finger in there and twirl it around. Like when you get that
Right.
new eye cream, or you get that new like really special, what is it? What is that? Like the cleanser stuff? Almost like the fake, like the face remover. Because you want to remove your face after every day. Yeah, no.
right.
But you just kind of like want to stick your finger in there and like
Just swirling around. Yeah.
mess everything up.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, that's like the texture of this one, the AHA cream. It's just such a, oh my god, the texture just is amazing. Love it. Okay, and next we're going to talk about the Deep Recovery Cream, the Skin Invincible Deep Recovery Cream. This is a PM cream, so it's a little bit of a heavier consistency. Let me show you the packaging if it will focus. Oh
Which
gosh.
means we will not be trying it today. Because
Yeah.
it is still during the day.
Exactly. But I can show you the consistency, and I'll let you smell it too, because it's pretty sweet. Grab one of these spoons. This is a very, very creamy consistency. And while you would actually expect most night creams to be kind of like really heavy, like putting petroleum jelly on your face, this really isn't. I mean, it's heavier than you would want to wear for daytime use, but it's not like, oh my gosh, I have petroleum jelly on my face, kind of heavy. And it does have, I mean, it doesn't have really much smell at all.
There's actually not really too much of a smell to it. It's kind of like very lightly scented.
Right, it is fragrance and oil free, so really to me it doesn't have much of a scent, but it's like just the tiniest twinge of a scent that's kind of very fresh.
It's not greasy either. Like, it goes on very smooth.
Right.
And it doesn't leave like a greasy residue. I like that.
Yes, and this is something that you will want to add to your anti-aging routine. It'll be good to fix and protect your skin, like fix damage and then protect your skin from further damage. And it is hypoallergenic. It's been allergy and dermatologist tested, and it is suitable for sensitive skin. And a lot of women see 1 day improvements with this stuff. I did. I know that. I used this with the eye kit that we just talked about, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. And it feels like absolute silk. Oh my gosh. Okay, so next, this is not actually going to go on your face. Hold up, backtrack. Totally forgot something that we were going to talk about. We were going to talk about the Skin So Soft bath oil spray. I'm going to show you that packaging a little bit too. This is in the spray bottle, so it's, you know, keeps your hands from getting very oily when you're trying to apply oil.
This is the one I'm excited about.
Yeah. This one we're actually going to apply on your legs because we don't want it all over your hands if you're going to be putting stuff on your face, but I'll let you smell it before we do that. And you've got your leg hiked already.
Ooh.
But yes, it's a very fresh herbal scent, and this is another product that a little goes a long, long way.
Spritz me. On the table.
Shut up.
It can also be used as a glass cleaner.
No, you can't. Don't use it as a glass cleaner.
Is that enough?
Yes, trust me, a little goes a long way. You'll rub that in a little bit. I would recommend, like, if you're putting it on your legs, 1 spritz per leg is probably okay, especially if you're just going to do the lower parts of your legs. And it has a very fresh herbal scent. It has jojoba oil in it. Try saying that word 5 times fast, it's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Jojoba.
Right. It's very gentle, and this is, of course, a very iconic brand. I mean, everybody at least knows somebody who uses this stuff.
Spending on like the top of my life.
Right. It is very, just very gentle. It's great for your skin. Usually best, like right after you get out of the shower, spray it on, rub it in, etc. And let's see what else do I take. Now, one thing that I have heard from a lot of people, and actually kind of brought me back to my childhood when I smelled this, was that a lot of people tend to use this stuff as insect repellent. While of course it's not on the market as an insect repellent, this particular product.
Just using your knee as a prop. Excuse me.
What?
Just using your knee as a prop.
But yeah, although this is not actually on the market as a insect repellent, this particular product, it kind of brought me back to my childhood where my stepmother would use it as an insect repellent, and it really worked. And actually, a little bit of story time here. There was one time that my cat actually brought in fleas into the house. Yeah, and but my cat brought fleas into the house basically, and I sprayed this stuff. I heard about all of the benefits of this stuff for insect repellent and experienced it for myself. So I sprayed it on all the surfaces that I knew the fleas were on, and first of all, immediately they seemed to just vanish. And like, I don't know where they went, but they weren't there. And within the next couple of days, they were gone completely, and I've never seen another flea. So it's a really great product for skin benefits, of course, as well as just the insect repellent thing. Let's see.
So that stuff works very, very well. Again, no greasy texture. It doesn't leave residue. It's very, very effective. Makes my legs feel extremely soft. Which I have clinically dry skin on my legs, especially. So, especially after I get through shaving, I get kind of like dry, itchy, scratchy, nasty looking skin. So,
yeah, so this is very good for like just after you've shaved. I mean, every woman knows that amazing smooth feel right after you shave your legs, and this just enhances that like tenfold. It's crazy. Alright, and the next product we're actually going to try out is actually 2 different kinds of perfume. I'm going to let her try decide which one she wants. I'll go ahead and show you. These are just, of course, the sample cards. But this is the Avon Luck La Vie. It's a floral / fruity kind of smell. And this is Avon Infinity, Avon Far Away Infinity, pardon me. And that's kind of an oriental sort of floral.
Let me try the floral one. This one.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're welcome to smell both of them just to kind of give a little bit of description. Now you'll just rub your wrist on there, and you'll be able to smell it.
Oh, wow.
Right, it's a very fruity kind of thing. Now, personally, I don't get much of the floral note, but it's kind of like an undertone for me.
Yeah, right off the bat, you get like the very fresh, airy,
Yes.
kind of like.
Yes.
It's just amazing. That's all I can say. It's amazing. I really love the way this smells. I'm not a big perfume person, but I would wear this on a daily basis.
Right. Like the way that I would describe that one is just a very kind of fun-loving, carefree kind of perfume.
Easygoing, not like a night out on the town. Kind of like. More like going out to hang out with your friends kind of thing. So not really like a night out, but during the day, just go and have fun.
Now, I'm actually really kind of glad that you chose that one because I really wanted to be able to put this one on for you. This is the Avon Faraway Infinity, and this is the Oriental / Floral Smell. Smell my wrist.
Very night outish.
Yes, very. Like, kind of like, I want to put on a bold eye look with, all kinds of different colors.
That sultry black dress kind of look,
Yes.
like
Exactly.
if you're sexy, free, and single, and you're ready to mingle, then that's what
Right.
you need to wear.
Absolutely. Now, one thing that we're going to try out, talk about today, but we're not actually going to try it out on her because I'm currently showcasing it. This is the Mega Effects Mascara with Keratin. And, of course, the packaging is really weird, but it's really cool. It's really great to me. Like, first of all, my first impression when I saw that, I was just like, what is going on? What is that? So you pull that out with some difficulty. And it's just this weird little brush that's kind of contoured
Neat.
to the shape of your eye, and it's really cool. And it literally immediately, like, I don't rave about mascara because most of the ones on the market are just not really worth their salt. You're welcome to look at that if you like. Most of the mascaras that I've ever tried just do not live up to all the promises that they make. Your whole face. She's trying to get it open with the Skin So Soft spray on her hands, and it's just not working. Anyway, so, of course, a lot of the mascara
Okay,
on the
leave me to my
market-
own devices. I will get this openly.
openly.
I can't get it!
But a lot of the, and I just get it like in 2 seconds. A lot of the mascara products that I've used personally just do not live up to the promises that they make. And
Holy crap, look at that.
yes, it has like a little pivot head kind of thing. And literally immediately when I put this on my eyes, it just completely lengthened and boosted the volume in my eyelashes.
Yes, it doesn't have a chemically smell to it.
Right.
I love that.
And it's
Okay.
like, when we were talking about it in the car, actually, she even, noted that it's not clumpy in my eyelashes or anything. If I wanted to freak you out, I would get up and put my eye right up next to the camera so that you could see it, but I'm not going to do that to you. But just take her word for it. It really does, it doesn't look
It's very,
clumpy or anything.
like,
Right.
I thought she was wearing fake eyelashes when I went to go and pick her up. That's how amazing it looks on her eyes. So.
Right, and that's one thing I love, like those expensive, natural-looking fake eyelashes. Like, it looks like that to me. Now, this that we're going to talk about is the Avon Magic's Face Perfector Gel, which, they call it a Face Perfector Gel, but it doesn't really seem like a gel to me. It's more like a cream to me, personally. And this is a liquid to powder kind of primer-looking thing. There you go. And it can be worn underneath makeup or over makeup, and I'll put more on there if you need me to. But it can be used underneath. I just said you can use it over makeup. Please don't use it over makeup. That's just not going to work.
Under makeup, guys. Under makeup.
Yeah, you can use it under makeup because it is light enough for that. Or you can use it just as a standalone because it really does help to smooth out your skin.
I'm actually going to apply this on camera because this is very interesting and I need to see where this is going. So excuse my face being up close and personal to the camera right now. Let me step to the side so Miss Amy can be in the frame.
And one thing that I did notice about this is when you start to rub it in, you can feel it turning into a powder. It's crazy.
Yeah, I can feel it on my finger. It does
Oh, yeah.
seem like it is turning into a powder just about. Which I have a lot of foundations that are like this, but it doesn't actually feel this smooth. Okay.
Yeah.
And not really too much of a heavy smell.
Right.
Which a lot of my, popular branded foundations and correctors, they always have like a really powerful smell to them, and I never liked that. But then again, it's always the formerly cheap stuff. So.
Right. And this is let's see, this is like, it really smooths out the look of your face. It'll reduce the look of any enlarged pores or anything like that. And so it's kind of like having a camera filter for your face to wear around.
Which, forgive us, we do not have a proper setup just yet. My webcam is what we're using currently, and it is not the greatest quality. But you at least get to hear us talking about the products, which is what we were aiming for today. But
Right.
you can see it doesn't really have, like, very good. And that's my phone going off, so. That is actually very light and airy. It's not, like,
Oh, yeah.
overly...
And you don't have
Clingy.
to sit there and wait for it to dry or anything like that, because you feel it drying on your face. And
Yeah. It's completely dry.
like I just kept touching my face. Like, you're really not supposed to touch your face because of all the oils, but I just kept touching my face. I was just like, oh my god, it's dry. Like, it's dry already. I don't understand. Alright, and the next thing that we'll go ahead and talk about is the, it's the Ultra Color Lipstick. We're not actually going to use this one because this is what's on my lips, and yeah. But this is in the shade Blush Nude. It literally, like, when I was putting it on, it kind of looked just like the exact color of my lips, except smoother kind of texture. It's very pigmented, like, it's like 50% more pigment, I believe. And then it just goes on. Now, these are some products that some of the ones that you're welcome to try. You can just pick out your favorite colors. I think there's tape on one of these, so be careful when you open it. Also, first time I opened those, the little sample packs, I kind of like, they flew everywhere. So make sure.
Got overly excited.
I did. I love makeup. I can't do it. But it is a very just kind of smooth application that I've noticed personally.
Look at me. I opened it up upside down.
I do that every time. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the shiniest one.
She's looking for the shiniest one.
I'm gonna get this color.
Okay. And what shade is that?
This shade is Silky Peach.
Okay.
So we are going to apply this on camera. Again. And this is like, this sample will no longer be used.
Right. This is now her lipstick.
How in the, okay, tiny. Like, you see how tiny this is.
Of course, the full-size products are not going to be that tiny.
Obviously not, but
Yeah.
here we go.
Now, I actually tried this out going out for the night. I don't remember which what the actual name of the shade that I used was, but what was that noise?
The dogs there.
Oh, I thought
In
that you
there.
sneezed.
No.
But I don't remember the name of the shade, but it was kind of like a purpley kind of color. And I actually also had like some really light blue shimmery eyeshadow and just kind of put that on my inner lips and stuff like that, so it kind of had a duotone looking thing to it. And it lasted for like ever, seriously.
It's the dogs. I'm sorry. Okay, so right off the bat, this is not overpowering, like, it's not on your lips to the point where it's heavy, but it's very... Let me, let her out, so she'll stop doing that. Ma'am, we are trying to film, and you are sticking your nose up underneath the door and breathing really heavily, and it's very weird. She just comes out looking very guilty. Come here. Do you want to be on camera? Come here. Come here. Hi. She just surges up on camera. This is not the one that was making the noise, but
Right.
this is the one that loves to get loved on, so.
The other one's being shy and guilty right now.
Okay. Go on. Go play. Go. So I really like this one.
And it is a very, I'm sure you noticed it was a very smooth kind of application, just went right on. Whereas, you know, a lot of lipsticks,
No,
you'll
ma'am.
notice, it just kind of like, you have to just keep applying and keep applying. That's not so with this. I'm not sure if I mentioned already, but it does have 50% more pigment. So it's a very pigmented lipstick.
Very pigmented. Very pigmented. Pigmented. Very pigmented indeed. If I can word, I don't know how to word. And look, I made them even. So
There you go. OCD at its best.
but do you want to do swatches?
We can. I actually have some notebook paper here if you want to do it on that, just so we're not putting it on our actual skin.
Or I can do it on my wrist.
Well, I do have to use those samples for other customers, and I don't really want that to be on someone's skin before it goes on your mouth. But we can just kind of swatch it on here if you want, or
Let's wait on that.
okay,
As I opened it up upside down again.
it's totally okay.
Like I said, first video, crash course. We're basically just going over like
The basics of the different products.
yeah, and getting a feel for things ourselves.
Right.
So
So, the next product that we're actually going to try out is the Intensive Healing and Repair Moisture Therapy Hand Cream. And there is a body there's like a chandelier up here, and I just almost hit my head on it. But there is an actual like body lotion of it, which is basically the same thing. It's just a bigger bottle. So, but I'm going to show you on my hands the kind of consistency. It's a very kind of translucent looking stuff, very creamy. This stuff is a little goes a long way too. Like this that I just put in my hand will probably go over my entire arms, up to my elbows at least. So,
I'm gonna smell this.
yeah.
There's not really a smell to it.
Right. It's just, you know, kind of just smells like lotion. Like it's not fragranced or anything like that. But this is like amazing lotion. Like I've been using this basically my whole life. Like my stepmother always used to have this on hand, and when I started working in a daycare, my first job, of course, you know, having to wash your hands over and over really just dries out your hands like crazy, and this stuff was my lifeline. Like seriously, I will swear by this stuff. Like, put my hand on it, I swear to tell the truth, you know. I will swear by this stuff.
And again, I have chronically dry skin, so just right off the bat, I can already tell that this has a very good quality to it. And I'm really happy that it doesn't have much of a smell. Like, I don't like smelly lotions.
Right.
You know, I don't like, it's like I have one lotion, it's like a CoQ10 kind of thing, and it has this really weird chemically smell to it. And I don't like putting that on because when I go out to work or something, you know, someone's like, what's that smell? You know, they don't say it in a nice way. They're like,
Right.
ew.
Just like basically, who just killed something and made me have to smell this horrible smell? You know?
Not quite that bad, but
Right.
yeah.
But anyways, that is all of the products that we are going to try out today. Let's see. So what did you think so far of the different products that we did try out?
I think by far my favorite one is the bath spray. Mainly
Those
because,
salts?
yeah, mainly because I have really bad dry skin all over, and I never wear dresses or anything, mainly because I'm so self-conscious about my legs, and that really did a number. Like, it changed the way they look. They're not like ashy, they're not dry,
Right.
and it's not greasy, which is the most amazing thing. So.
Right. And it's a very quick absorption. Like, now don't get discouraged. When you first spray it on your skin, it is going to have kind of an oily consistency, but it absorbs very quickly and just really softens your skin, like, luxuriously.
Yeah, like there's not even any kind of residue. It's just soft.
Right.
And I like that a lot.
Absolutely.
And again, a little goes a long way, so.
All right. Yes.
But I hope y'all enjoyed this and look forward to more to come. If y'all have any suggestions, leave a comment in the comments below and subscribe for more videos.
Absolutely.
There's probably going to be a lot more shenanigans.
Yep. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of a better setup eventually.
so that you can actually see things.
Yeah.
This is horrible video quality. So sorry.
So.
But all right,